Exports and manufacturing. The economy of Thailand is heavily export-dependent, with exports accounting for more than two-thirds of gross domestic product, GDP. Thailand exports over $105 billion worth of goods and services annually. Major exports include cars, computers, electrical appliances, rice, textiles and footwear, fishery products, rubber, and jewellery. Substantial industries include electric appliances, components, computer components, and vehicles. Thailand's recovery from the 1997 to 1998 Asian financial crisis depended mainly on exports, among various other factors. As of 2012, the Thai automotive industry was the largest in Southeast Asia and the ninth largest in the world. The Thailand industry has an annual output of near 1.5 million vehicles, mostly commercial vehicles. Most of the vehicles built in Thailand are developed and licensed by foreign producers, mainly Japanese and American. The Thai car industry takes advantage of the ASEAN Free Trade Area, AFTA, to find a market for many of its products. 8 manufacturers, 5 Japanese, 2 US, and Tata of India, produce pickup trucks in Thailand. As of 2012, due to its favorable taxation for two-door pickups at only 3 to 12% against 17 to 50% for passenger cars, Thailand was the second largest consumer of pickup trucks in the world, after the US. In 2014, pickups accounted for 42% of all new vehicle sales in Thailand. Tourism. Further information, tourism in Thailand. Wat Arun, Bangkok is among the best known of Thailand's landmarks. Fireworks at Phranakon Kiri Historical Park, Phetchaburi. Tourism makes up about 6% of the country's economy. Prior to the pandemic, Thailand was the world's 8th most visited country according to the World Tourism Rankings compiled by the United Nations World Tourism Organization. In 2019, Thailand received 39.8 million international tourists, ahead of United Kingdom and Germany, and was the 4th highest in international tourism, earning $60.5 billion. Thailand was the most visited country in Southeast Asia in 2013, according to the World Tourism Organization. Estimates of tourism receipts directly contributing to the Thai GDP of 12 trillion baht range from 9%, 1 trillion baht, 2013, to 16%. When including the indirect effects of tourism, it is said to account for 20.2%, 2.4 trillion baht, of Thailand's GDP. Asian tourists primarily visit Thailand for Bangkok and the historical, natural, and cultural sites in its vicinity. Western tourists not only visit Bangkok and surrounding areas, many travel to the southern beaches and islands. The north is the chief destination for trekking and adventure travel with its diverse ethnic minority groups and forested mountains. The region hosting the fewest tourists is Isan. To accommodate foreign visitors, a separate tourism police with offices were set up in the major tourist areas and an emergency telephone number. Thailand ranks as the world's 5th largest medical tourism destination in spending, according to the World Travel and Tourism Council, attracting over 2.5 million visitors in 2018, and is number 1 in Asia. The country is popular for the growing practice of sex reassignment surgery, SRS, and cosmetic surgery. In 2010 to 2012, more than 90% of medical tourists travel to Thailand for SRS. Prostitution in Thailand and sex tourism also form a de facto part of the economy. Campaigns promote Thailand as exotic to attract tourists. One estimate published in 2003 placed the trade at US $4.3 billion per year, or about 3% of the Thai economy. It is believed that at least 10% of tourist dollars are spent on the sex trade. Agriculture and natural resources. Further information, agriculture in Thailand. Thailand has long been one of the largest rice exporters in the world. 49% of Thailand's labor force is employed in agriculture. 49% of Thailand's labor force is employed in agriculture. This is down from 70% in 1980. Rice is the most important crop in the country, and Thailand had long been the world's leading exporter of rice, until recently falling behind both India and Vietnam. Thailand has the highest percentage of arable land, 27.25%, of any nation in the Greater Mekong subregion, 216. About 55% of the arable land area is used for rice production. Agriculture has been experiencing a transition from labor-intensive and transitional methods to a more industrialist and competitive sector. Between 1962 and 1983, the agricultural sector grew by 4.1% per year on average and continued to grow at 2.2% between 1983 and 2007. The relative contribution of agriculture to GDP has declined while exports of goods and services have increased. Furthermore, access to biocapacity in Thailand is lower than world average. In 2016, Thailand had 1.2 global hectares of biocapacity per person within its territory, a little less than world average of 1.6 global hectares per person. In contrast, in 2016, they used 2.5 global hectares of biocapacity, their ecological footprint of consumption. This means they use about twice as much biocapacity as Thailand contains, resulting in a deficit.